What's up guys, IWrocker here. Today I'm going to take you through the reveal of my 1995 Chevrolet K1500. Now this truck I did pick up about 6 months ago, as I mentioned in my couple videos ago. This truck has been awesome. So I pretty much daily drive this. I did daily drive it through the winter. It was a very, very rough winter. It was a lot of snow, a lot of ice, crazy cold temps. And you know, the Saturn, which is up there, that I do daily drive most of the time because it's good on gas. I didn't daily drive a lot in the winter, actually. As a matter of fact, it sat for 2 months straight because this truck did so well. It was so good in the snow. And yeah, this thing was awesome. While my Power Wagon was for sale where I wasn't driving it at all, this was putting in work for me, and it did very well, and I love this truck. So as you can see, it is the 1995 Chevrolet K1500. It does have the Z71 package. So you got Bilstein shocks, a G80 locking rear end, skid plates. Is the Silverado trim. So that means back then, you know, this truck wasn't called a Silverado, it was a K1500. K meaning four-wheel drive. C1500s were two-wheel drive. The Silverado was a trim level, and it was one of the higher trims. And for starting off, GM paint was horrible in the 90s. You see a lot of these trucks around because they're extremely tough. But the one thing is the paint is usually horrendous on these. This has no fading, no peeling whatsoever. This thing was taken care of. Came from Hartford, Wisconsin, so that's really shocking. Must have been garaged and taken care of, because this thing, the paint, the two-tone red and black is awesome, as you can see. And I'm going to show you right up. Also, these things are usually rust buckets, just terrible. And this thing is in very good shape. It only has a couple small rust spots, and hopefully we can fix those later on. Let me show you where they're at. So we have a rust spot right here. Again, for this truck, pretty amazing that it's only just that. And then you know, the bed sides are near perfect. On the back, there's none at all. On this bed side, we have no rust, but on the cab corner, again, we just have a little bit right there. That's pretty much the worst spot on the vehicle, but all things considered, that's pretty good. I did pick this truck up for $2,000. Deal of a century, in my opinion. It does have 227,000, I believe, 1,000 miles. Engine runs like a top. Transmission shifts smooth. Reverse is a little wanky on it, but you know what? For now it works, and drives perfect in all the forward 4 gears. It is the 4L60 trans. The 350, the legendary 350 Chevy V8. It is throttle body injected, so that's kind of cool. Very old school air cleaner cover and air filter, so it looks real old school. I love the way it looks. Has tons of room under the hood. We got the cool 5-star classic Chevy rims there, Chevy wheels. And this was like a heavy half, so believe it or not, there's my 3/4 ton Power Wagon up there. This truck has a higher payload rating than the newer 3/4 ton Ram. I think that's kind of funny. Now, granted, the Power Wagon has way less than a normal Ram, but the point is, I think it's funny that this thing is pretty, you know, heavy duty for a 1500. This thing was pretty cool. It is rated to tow mid-8s, like 8,500 pounds, around there. I'm not ever going to come near that, but it's pretty good for what it is. And then the biggest thing is this thing has been worked, so you know, it does have some scratches, you know, like right here. And right here, something, he must have dragged something on there. But other than that, it's just got some normal wear and tear, you know, on the top of the bed like that. It does have a drop-in bed liner. Has a sliding rear window. If you look inside, it's got the red interior, the original GM floor mats. Okay. The interior is in great shape. The door panels, the dash is in great shape. There's no cracks whatsoever. I do think this truck looks really good inside. It's got the bucket seats with the center console. Okay, can open this up. Can open this up. Can open this to reveal some old-fashioned charging ports, right? cigarette lighter, little ashtray there. And the goofy thing about these trucks was the pull-out cup holder. Let me pull this out. The old chime from those old trucks are classic. The cup holders are actually pretty functional, they're great, but it blocks your air vent. So if you got the heat on like I had in the winter, makes your cold drink warm and it blocks the heat. So kind of a funny design they had. It says the extended cab, but a funny thing is this 95 doesn't have the option for the rear doors. So this is actually a true two-door. These doors on either side do not open at all, so they're fixed. So you got to do one of these to get back there. You pull this lever, pull up, and that's about it. Pull this out of the way and you got to climb back there. Okay. And I always thought it was kind of funny on the four-wheel drive. You got 4 high and 4 low, as well as your 2 high and neutral. And it's kind of funny when you put it in 4-wheel drive, you get a little video game icon there when it shows you. Let me show you. Yep. You can see it light up. And then go back into 2. Kind of neat. This thing idles perfect for 228,000 miles. This is the big thing about this truck. See, it revs up nice. Sounds good. Runs like a top. So you can hear the engine. Absolutely sounds great. So yeah, I'm very pleased with this truck. All I've been doing is oil changes, a front brake job. That's all I've done. This truck has been extremely cheap. $2 grand by, you know, a couple $100 in maintenance over 6 months. That is it. This thing is awesome. It's very dependable. This thing, it cranked a little bit, but it started in our polar vortex we had here. So it was like negative 25 degrees, actual temp. Things like the grill, part of the grill missing, it's got a dent there. It's got the tow hooks. Badge there. Did this. This was pretty cheap, I think 50 bucks. I think it looks good on there. Now what's really neat about these is you can get those LMC truck magazines, and they have pretty much, you know, give or take every single part of this truck you can get. This truck is a dream to get and kind of customize however you want, or sort of restore however you want. I really am excited about this. I just stumbled upon it. I loved the color combo, the red with the black, and the Z71 package. And you know, everything works really great on this truck. I just absolutely love it. My plans for this truck are kind of interesting. So you might notice, one, I've had it for 6 months. You guys knowing me, how is it not modified yet? Well, it's true, it's bone stock. The exhaust is even stock. I think it sounds great. It just has that rumble, that kind of engine roar from the inside. But you know, it's nice and quiet, and I like that. I don't plan on really doing anything to this truck. The wheels and tires look fine. You know, the bumpers and the bodywork looks fine. All I'm gonna do is slowly restore what I can. So yeah, I know you see a lot of truck channels, a lot of people even with these trucks kind of modify them to hell, and I respect that. That's fine. These look great lifted, and these look great, you know, off-roading in the whole 9 yards. But this truck, there's just something about it. Finding one this decent of shape and that old, a 95, and you know, with the TBI motor, I just want to make it last as long as I can. It's kind of different for me, but I like that. You know, I got a family, so you know, I already got one crazy truck. I really want to just take care of this truck and make it last and restore it. So I want to put vinyl wrap on these, so it'll basically just be black, just like it came factory, and kind of restore these that classic Chevrolet tailgate. Make those letters rather. Pop, so they look new again. And you know, I want to fix just little things. Try and fix scratches where I can. I want to fix the rust. You know, I just want to go over how to kind of restore this truck simply and cheaply, because this is very budget friendly, and this is a great truck. Just a great truck. This truck is just as fun, in my opinion, as that, you know, $60,000 Power Wagon up there. This thing is awesome. Some of you guys can appreciate that, you know, keeping this old truck in good shape. Always, guys, I'll catch you later.